Hey people, welcome to a new video. If everyone wanted Abdulkadir Kushanov before Manchester City signed him, it is quite likely that, after seeing his debut against Chelsea, some will have changed their minds. The pressure on the Uzbek centre-back is enormous. At just 20 years of age and despite being an unknown, they paid RC Lens 40 million for him in the hope of raising the standard of one of the worst defences the Etihad has seen in the last decade. Far from shying away, Guardiola decided to expose him by giving him a starting berth against the Londoners, but the gamble backfired badly. Let's not kid ourselves. Until a few months ago, Kushanov was a complete unknown. He exploded in France, at RC Lens, and half of Europe had their eye on him. Many big clubs were after him, but the bidding ended up being won by City, who put 40 kilos on the table to beat offers from clubs like Real Madrid. A superb deal for a Lens side that paid 100,000 for him in 2023 when he joined League One from Energetic BGU in Belarus. It is said that he stands out for his forcefulness, for his daring, with and without the ball, and for his positioning. These characteristics were conspicuous by their absence on his first day at the office, which could hardly have gone any worse, and he only looked a little relieved when Josko Gvardiol, before half-time, took advantage of a rebound to score the equaliser against a Chelsea side whose nerves had been condemned. It took Kushanov just a minute to prove he was in a real state of flaccidity. The Uzbek gave the ball away to Nicholas Jackson in the City box after an awful-headed delivery to Ederson for Noni Majuk's opener. Teammates cheered him on, trying to keep the player from going down with the whole game to play. But looks don't lie, and his, despite being 1.86 m tall, was that of a man who felt very small. The next action reflected this to perfection. What was meant to be a horizontal pass without any difficulty for Mateo Kovacic turned into a poison ball that ended up at the feet of Cole Palmer, who shot towards Ederson. Kushanov, a slave to the situation, had to cut out the action with a nasty kick that was punished with a well-deserved yellow card. It was only the third minute and Kushanov had caused Chelsea to make it 0-1 and was already yellow-carded. At the Etihad there was a whiff of a substitution before the end of the first half as the team looked to the bench for the very young Vita Reis, the other centre-back Manchester City have signed in the winter transfer window from Palmeiras. In the end, it was not before half-time and the Brazilian did not come on, but Guardiola protected him. The man from St. Peter opted to replace him in the 53rd minute with John Stones in order to signal him as little as possible, as it would have been worse for the player before or during the break. The Etihad, aware that he would have suffered greatly, sent him off with a warm applause that was joined by the England international and his coach, who did not hesitate to wrap the player up in their arms. Kushanov's potential is enormous and he is set to be one of the leaders of Manchester City's defence in the coming years and one of the most dominant centre-backs of the future. No one doubts that. However, his debut against Chelsea left a lot to be desired. Fortunately for him, his poor performance did not prevent City from picking up 3 vital points with goals from Gvardiol, Holland and Foden, 3-1. If you liked the video, like it and subscribe to see all the latest soccer news. Bye.